Oh, right. What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new tower defense game called Anime Crusaders. Now, this is a game that is very similar to Anime Realms and has the past owner of them. And this is basically Anime Realms 2, I guess. I don't know exactly what you would like to have it be called. Anime Adventures 2, whatever you want to call it. But essentially, this game looks really, really cool. I was fortunate enough to check it out a couple of weeks ago, and it is now starting early access and release really soon. So we have 3 units to pick from here right at the start. We have Zoro, Goku, and Naruto. We're always going to pick Goku, pick him up. And then we have a little bit of a summoning animation, which looks really good. And then we get Goku, who is a hill. Here's the daily rewards. These trait tokens look absolutely crazy. Holy crap. We're going to claim these. And then we have an update log. Looks super similar to ALS here, but still looks pretty good. We have all the units here for the Monarch event. I guess this is the release event of the game. We have a battle pass with Heian and Slime, which is cool, and then skins down here for Ai and Cheyenne. And then we have all the mythic units. So we have Boo, Slime, obviously the guys we just looked at, Toji, Enel, Goku. There's a lot of stuff in this game, so we're gonna be checking it out with you guys. Alright, so they're actually gonna end up doing a data wipe soon, so I'm not gonna show you any gameplay yet or summon because obviously I can't, but I'll show you around the lobby real quick. So over here we have challenges. This is what you expect. Over here we have Evo items, gems. It's very similar looking gems to Anime Adventures. I don't know if it's the exact same. We have daily challenges over here. We have just normal challenges, which all rotate, it looks like. We can leave this. We have raids over here, which is closed down. We have join rewards, which gives you just a bunch of gems. We have Krollo over here, which you can talk to, and he'll actually remove shinies off your units. We have level rewards. We have curses. We have a bunch of noobs over here taking a picture. We have missions over here, which is, she said she doesn't have any yet, so I'm guessing you can't really use it for anything. We have the gold shop with Speedwagon, which you can buy XP items and your materials that you'd need. It can also buy some storage, which is also great. We have codes over here as well. We have nag blocks chilling in the lobby and some other YouTubers. We have the time machine. We have the summon area. We have the unit index, which I'm pretty sure is really big. This is all the enemies in the game, and then you can look at actual units, which is this not a lot of units, guys? This is a lot, but there's a lot of units in this one, man. Verification rewards right over here. We have the evolve area, which I take you into. We have the traits, which let's check out our traits real quick. What traits are in this game? So we have all your basic, normal, whatever, right? And let's go look at our mythic traits. So we have Crusader, which is the unique of this game. It says there can only be 1, so I wonder if you can have 1 on your team. We have Biohazard, which units of this trait apply 75% toxic damage. That's interesting. That's new. I haven't seen a lot of games do something like that. We have Radiant, which is the divine, it looks like, in this game. We have Aurora, which gives you true damage, and then a bunch of range. Eclipse, which is like the boss killing one. And then that's about it. So the traits are actually pretty cool. And then we have the evolutions over here, just like Anime Adventures. Looks just like it. And then we have stat potentials for rerolling your units' stats. And that, I think, should be all the lobby. Actually, there might be a little bit more. Let's keep looking. Yeah, so over here we have Sid, which he has a mission or something. He says, come back when you're stronger. We have leaderboards, which you can get emotes and check out the leaderboards over here, which Rhino Thunder's on top of all of them. We have relics over here, which I actually am a big fan of. There's only 1 right now, but I'll take it, bro. I love when games have relics and equipment. We have Monarch event, which this looks to be the launch event, which it's just like a bunch of gates and you just get rewards for doing it. And then finally, I'll show you the summon area. You have gifting right here, and then you have your 2 banners. You have the main banner, and then you have the limited event banner. So there's a lot in this lobby, guys. Just running down all of that. That was like 4 minutes of just walking around the lobby and explaining everything, but it looks to be everything in the lobby. On the right here, you can see we have the battle pass, which has 2 skins in it, and then 2 units. And then some capsules, and then we have an in-game wiki. This is like, I love when games have this, bro. In-game wikis are needed, in my opinion. I think every game should have one at this point. But essentially, you could look at every unit in the game. So let's just say your favorite unit is Kid Buu, and you love Kid Buu. You can click on Kid Buu, and you can see everything he does. So you can increase his level, see how much damage he does. You can see his abilities. You can see his passives. You can see his shinies. You can see whatever you guys want. You can check what traits do. You can check your unit index from here. And then you can check all the items in the game, which is pretty cool. Essentially, that's all I can show you of the actual lobby itself. Over here, we have a release event, which I saw, which for the full month of the game's release, every day you log in, you're going to be getting rewards. And then at day 30, you get a mythic unit, which is actually pretty cool. You can actually catch up if you missed a day too, so you can go get last day's reward. I don't understand how that works yet, but I'm just gonna wait until the game actually releases and then we can come check out the gameplay. Alright, so here we are in game. They just announced data is not resetting, so we're just gonna go straight in and start summoning. So I just got a trait reroll. Wait, you could get trait rerolls off banner? That's like super reminiscent of Anime Adventures, right? Because you could pull trait remnants, star remnants off the banner. I got Gon, Kid Naruto. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can just pull rerolls off banners. That's actually pretty cool. They just said data's not resetting though, so that's why I'm gonna get here and play it. Ooh, we got speed card. Okay, cool. We got the money unit. I'm gonna try my hardest to just get this video as fast as I can, so you guys can check out the game as well. I'll have it linked down below in the description, like always. But this game is pretty cool. It's very reminiscent, like I said, of Anime Adventures, Anime Realms start of the video. We got Goku Black. Nice. So there's a lot of that to look forward to. There's tons and tons of people in the lobby right now. And let me turn on autosell for epics now that we got our boy. But here we go. We're just going to keep summoning. Try and get our goat Ichigo. I don't know if these summon animations exactly mean anything. I'm guessing not. But we got absolutely nothing. Get shafted just like always. But we got Goku Black. And then we got Speed Cart, which is cool. I'm going to go ahead and lock Speed Cart and lock Goku Black. I'm also going to go throw one reroll on Goku Black real quick, just so he can have something, because I don't want him being horrible. Right over here, reroll, click Goku Black, use, just press it once, and I instantly got a mythic trait. Well, that is not a great feeling, because it feels like my luck is getting drained already, but we got the boss killer one, which is interesting. Thank God they have fusing in this game too. That is actually really nice. I love when games have fusing. Alright, so I think we're good to go and jump into the gameplay. We're going to jump over here to the first story. They do have a find match, which is actually pretty cool. We'll start. Thank God they have matchmaking. That is such a good feature. I think every game should have at this point. But here we are on the first map. This is obviously very AA reminiscent, but this doesn't look horrible. Maps look like how I'd expect them to look. We're going to place our speed cart, get them placed down. Ooh, this is weird how it follows. Can I change that in the settings? Let's start on auto skip and let's show UI and left. Yep, there you go. Good. So we got show UI and left. You press T to upgrade. Pretty simple. Goku Black is a ground unit for once. This is the first game I've ever seen be a ground unit. It does Kamehameha. This game does follow the same element system as Anime Adventures. So you have the magic symbol and then you have their element right there, which is pretty nice. We have a unit manager as well, which is also really good. We have auto upgrade, sell, priority, and then just how much they'll cost in total. We can just put all of our farms on auto upgrade and just chill for now. We do have a quest book, which you can actually look at in-game, which is pretty nice as well. I don't think you can claim anything unless you go back to lobby, but still having this here is pretty useful. You can pin quests on the left as well, and I think that's about everything we could see in-game. Let me get rid of show overheads. I don't like that, but man, this rose, like, you can't even see them, bro. It's so bright, it's VFX, but the game speed is feeling interesting. It feels slow, but the waves aren't moving slow. Let's see at the end of this how long it takes for one wave to clear. But I'm not going to be showing a ton in this video. I just want to get a video out alerting you guys that this game's out. I want to give you the link for the game. I want to give you the group for the game, everything you need to know, the Discord, so you guys can go join, check it out, see if you end up liking the game. You can clearly see Super Anime Adventures inspired and reminiscent. Basically everything looks like it. I'm not gonna lie, that's not me disrespecting the game. I can't tell if data is gonna reset when it comes out. That's why I'm not wanting to hyper progress a ton, because obviously if data is gonna reset, that makes me not really want to play this a lot till early access comes out, which should be soon. In their Discord, they'll have giveaways for early access. I think it only is going to last a day because I believe the game comes out tomorrow. So I just assume my data is going to get reset, which isn't that big of a deal. I'm not going to play a super long amount of time. I'm really just playing this just to see how long the story is. And here we go. We have our first boss. That looks exactly like vanguards, but they have the dialogue boxes, which is nice of the bosses talking to you. And then boom, we finish the stage. We get our food items, we get all that. Playtime was 3 minutes. I'm not sure about that. Let me check my recording. Maybe that was 3 minutes. That was probably around 5. I think the time might be wrong or something, because there's no way. But still, that's not a super long time. 4 minutes, right? That's not that bad. But there you go, guys. That's Anime Crusaders. I didn't really want to show you guys a ton, because I want you guys to go check out the game for yourself and see if you enjoy it. And obviously, like I said, I don't want to play a lot if EA is going to take away everything, but I might be streaming this later. I'm not sure. I'll probably stream this today or tomorrow for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See you.